Welcome, dear viewers, to yet another deep dive into the global issues that shape our world. Today, we are embarking on a journey to dissect the unfolding crisis that spans from the heart of the Middle East to the oil markets. We aim to shed light on the escalating conflicts in the Middle East and the ripple effects they are causing on a global scale. In this comprehensive analysis, we will delve into the economic repercussions of these conflicts, the potential shifts in diplomatic relations, and the pivotal role of OPEC and oil markets. We will also look at the impact on Latin America, the future challenges that lie ahead, and the potential implications and consequences that could arise from this complex situation. So buckle up as we navigate through the labyrinth of international relations, oil politics, and economic impacts. And now, as we prepare to delve into our first topic, let's take a moment to brace ourselves for the enlightening journey ahead. So without further ado, let's get started with our first topic, conflict escalation. Have you ever wondered how conflict escalations affect global geopolitics? Let's journey into the heart of the Middle East, a region currently embroiled in heightened conflicts. At the heart of this turmoil, the world sees America's hand in supporting Israel. Accusations fly, tensions rise, and the Middle East finds itself at a crossroads. The echoes of a cry for peace reverberate across the region, a plea for a lasting ceasefire. It's a call for more than just a pause in violence. It's a demand for increased aid to Gaza, for a chance at restoring a semblance of peace amidst chaos. The stakes are high, and the world watches, holding its collective breath. Will these pleas for peace be heard? Will the ceasefire take hold, offering a respite from the conflict? As the calls for a lasting ceasefire grow louder, the world watches with bated breath. Can a conflict halfway across the world impact your favorite fast food joint or soda brand? Recent tensions in the Middle East have sparked global repercussions, affecting American corporations. In response, the Arab world has initiated boycotts of American brands, resulting from perceived US involvement in regional conflicts. Well-known brands like McDonald's and Pepsi are facing significant backlash, leading to economic impacts. Their franchises are witnessing a downturn, a stark symbol of the economic fallout of geopolitical strife. This turbulence could enable other global brands to establish their presence in the Middle East. As American brands falter, other corporations could fill the void, potentially transforming the consumer landscape. In the face of these boycotts, will American corporations stand their ground or relent? Only time will tell. Could mounting pressure on President Biden lead to a diplomatic intervention? As the Middle East conflict escalates, a new dynamic unfolds. US corporations, some of the most recognizable brands in the world, are feeling the heat of backlash and boycotts. These financial losses are catching the attention of the highest echelons of power, and it's not going unnoticed. President Biden, known for his diplomatic approach, might find himself in a tight spot. The current situation poses a dilemma. Continue supporting a long-standing ally, risking further financial losses and public outcry, or intervene diplomatically, potentially altering the course of the conflict. But let's not forget, the world of global politics is like a game of chess. While the US grapples with its decision, other global brands observe from the sidelines, ready to make their move. The Middle East, a region rich in resources and potential, is a lucrative market for any corporation. This could be the perfect opportunity for these brands to establish their presence, filling the void left by American corporations. The potential for diplomatic shifts hangs in the balance. The US's next move could be a game changer, not just for the Middle East conflict, but for global geopolitics as a whole. It's a delicate dance of power, money, and influence, and we're all watching with bated breath to see who makes the next move. As the world waits for a solution, the potential for diplomatic shifts hangs in the balance. How does a conflict in the Middle East affect global oil markets? This question is indeed a pertinent one, especially considering the current geopolitical climate. At the heart of the global oil market is the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC. This intergovernmental organization, made up of 13 nations, holds a significant sway over global oil prices. The majority of its members are from the Middle East, making the region's stability crucial to the global energy market. The recent conflicts in the Middle East have added another layer of complexity to an already volatile oil market. As tensions escalate, the oil market reacts, often with increased prices due to concerns over potential disruptions in supply. Yet there's a twist in the tale. The global demand for oil has been on a steady decline, a trend further exacerbated by the ongoing pandemic. This decrease in demand has led to a slump in oil prices, putting OPEC in a challenging position. In response to these market conditions, OPEC has been considering production cuts. By reducing the supply of oil, the aim is to balance the market and stabilize prices. However, this decision isn't without its challenges. Take Nigeria and Angola, for example. Both countries, grappling with struggling economies, have expressed a desire to increase their oil production to boost revenue. But their aspirations are met with resistance from OPEC, which is cautious of further destabilizing the already volatile oil market. This delicate balancing act between maintaining stable prices and addressing the economic needs of its member countries is a tightrope walk for OPEC. As the conflicts in the Middle East continue, the organization faces an uphill battle in managing the global oil market. With volatile market conditions, the future of global oil markets remains uncertain. As we navigate these tumultuous times, the strategies adopted by OPEC and its member countries will be instrumental in shaping the trajectory of global oil markets. The world watches and waits as the story continues to unfold. What's the connection between oil sanctions on Venezuela and the Middle East conflict? Well, the plot thickens as we turn our gaze towards Venezuela and Latin America. The United States, in a surprising move, has recently lifted oil sanctions on Venezuela. This action hints at a strategic shift, a pivot, if you will, towards South America. Why, you may ask? The answer lies in the pursuit of oil interests in disputed regions such as Guyana. This pursuit is not merely about securing oil supplies. It's a complex dance of geopolitical maneuvering, with the potential to reshape alliances and redraw the global power map. In this intricate game of chess, every move matters, and the lifting of sanctions on Venezuela is a significant one. It's a signal that the United States is looking beyond the Middle East, exploring new avenues and partnerships. As the US shifts its focus, the geopolitical landscape continues to change. Will the threat of a global recession affect oil demands? That's the question on everyone's mind as we delve into the forecasts and future challenges for oil markets. With the ongoing conflicts in the Middle East and the potential economic backlash from boycotts against American brands, we are treading on uncertain grounds. The global economy is already on edge, and the threat of a recession looms like a dark cloud on the horizon. In the midst of this, the oil markets oscillate, mirroring the uncertainty of these times. Predictions vary, but the consensus is clear. Oil demands will fluctuate, not just because of the geopolitical crisis, but also due to the global push towards renewable energy and the aftermath of the pandemic. This volatility brings the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, OPEC, into the spotlight. With the decline in demand and the unpredictable market conditions, they face a Herculean task. Balancing oil prices while mitigating economic repercussions becomes a high-stakes balancing act. Deep production cuts may be the only solution. By decreasing the supply, OPEC could stabilize the prices, but this move would not be without its challenges. The economies of the member countries, many of which are already struggling, could take a hit. As the future remains uncertain, the world braces for potential economic challenges. How could this ongoing crisis reshape global dynamics? That's the question on everyone's mind as we delve into the implications and consequences of the current geopolitical turmoil. This isn't just about the Middle East or oil markets, it's about the world as we know it. The escalating conflicts and economic retaliation could potentially redraw global power dynamics. As America faces backlash and boycotts, other global players may seize the opportunity to strengthen their foothold in the Middle East. The crisis could also spur diplomatic shifts, with nations forced to reassess their alliances and strategies. The economic repercussions are just as profound. With boycotts impacting American brands and the oil market teetering on the edge, global economies could be hit hard. The situation has the potential to trigger a worldwide recession, a prospect that's as frightening as it is real. The fluctuating oil demands and the looming threat of a recession also put pressure on OPEC. The organization may be compelled to implement deeper production cuts to stabilize prices. This could have far-reaching effects on economies reliant on oil revenues, especially those of developing nations. As we navigate these turbulent times, the world awaits the lasting impact of these crises. The path we tread now will define the shape of global economies and oil markets for years to come. The only certainty is the need for diplomacy, strategic thinking, and careful navigation through the storm. As we navigate these turbulent times, the world awaits the lasting impact of these crises. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the ongoing global crisis. We've journeyed through the complex landscape of the Middle East and oil markets, the escalating conflicts, economic retaliation, and the potential redrawing of global power dynamics. We've explored the profound economic repercussions of boycotts and the teetering oil market, which may potentially trigger a worldwide recession. We've looked at how these crises may force OPEC to implement deeper production cuts and the impact this could have on economies reliant on oil revenues. Understanding these issues is the first step towards navigating them. We encourage you to stay informed and engaged with these global issues. They affect us all, no matter where we are. Share this video with others to spread awareness, because it's only through collective understanding and action that we can hope to navigate these turbulent times effectively. Stay tuned for more insightful discussions on global issues. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and remember, the world needs your attention, your understanding, your action. Thank you.